First question, who are you?
I'm Jay. I am the founder and owner of Fab 28. I started Fab 28 back in 2015. I started out of my garage in Martinez, out of a 400 square foot garage, and really it was just a hobby of mine that kind of it quickly went out of control and turned into what it is today. 7 years later, I felt like I could bring something to the table that these other manufacturers just were not able to do, either because they were already so big and were just focused on profit and less about bringing forth a really good product. And when I started Fab 28, that was really something that I didn't want to lose sight of. It's bringing forward a high quality product that someone would be proud to show off on their motorcycle. I've had some pretty amazing opportunities to work with some people on their motorcycle projects. We've done a car project with Hoonigan and did a motorcycle project with Hoonigan. I did a bike for James Hetfield of Metallica, did something for Dave Bautista, obviously Carey Hart. I've done all of his bikes the past several years, including his wife Pink. John Bernthal, the Punisher, did something with him. The governor of South Dakota, Killer Mike, he's a hip hop artist. Really just some high profile projects, and it's pretty awesome to be a part of it. As I built this Fab 28 brand, I thought it was really important for customers to have a personal connection with the brand and the brand's founder. I just think that people understanding who the owner is and what he believes in terms of the brand, I think is real important. And so back to the question, I thought of doing this video series as a way to show our customers and followers what happens behind the scenes. And what you guys will see is not always, a bed of roses. There's some good and bad to it, but it's what it is, and I want people to see what it's like. So a while back, Leading Edge asked us to design an exhaust system for their 159 cubic inch kit for the M8 Softail Breakout. Unfortunately, the customer changed their mind and they decided to go with a smaller engine, which we ended up building the exhaust system. But now we're left with an exhaust system without a home. So I figured this is probably a good opportunity to rework the pipe to fit on an M8 bagger and give it to Danny Wilson, who actually has their 159 cubic inch engine. Let's see what we can do with it.
Seems to be the issue now.
The frame is in the way. It's the same issue. We're trying to remake a pipe that was for a different bike on that bike. So it was close to fitting, but was not close enough. I think it hit it for sure hit the brake and the floorboard thing. But the bike didn't have the floorboard, so we could move that, and then it was almost there, but hit the frame rail coming out on the front pipe. Had to trim the front pipe down and then remake the rear pipe to go around the new controls. But back and forth, and then you have to tack it all up to check, and then it either fits or it doesn't, and then you have to break the tacks and cut it down a little bit more and then tack it back up. So it takes a little bit of time to figure it out. The biggest issue was pleasing Adam.
Not me.
You're easy to please.
Whatever.
I showed you the pipe, you were stoked, and then Adam was like, oh dude, this one's crooked, this is a little close here, and we got it. Everything's parallel to each other, and it misses the brake.
I think you got that switched.
What do you mean? I killed it the first time and I killed it the second time. Well, we worked with what we had. So we started with the original pipe from the different bike, and then we also started with the standard bracket, and then so we started from the back to the front, and everything kind of was really close to falling in place, but just had to be cut and turned and trimmed and stuff. So it was a lot more tinkering than trying to like fully develop a whole pipe. Sometimes that's easier because it's freedom. You know, you start from completely fresh. You can make whatever you need or order parts, but if you're trying to make it all out of the same pieces, it's more of a puzzle than it is anything else.